What to do, YouTube? I'm Caleb. Welcome to the Hothead Crew. Today I got a little something special for y'all, man. Go ahead and like, comment and subscribe on this video. Today we got The Truth Is Candace Owens, Erika, Kirk, and The Great Deception. Y'all know how we get down, man. Truth Is great YouTube channel. Y'all should go check them out when y'all get some time on your hands. Or you can just come and watch me react to it. You know what I'm saying? That works as well. But what y'all think you finna say, man? What y'all think going on? I personally feel like, I don't know, Candace Owens plays both sides. I feel like that personally. Erika, Kirk, we already know she's not right in the head. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let's get to it.
It has been 3 months since the shocking unexpected death of Charlie Kirk. Since his untimely passing, his widow Erika Kirk has become the center of attention, with millions now looking to her to see how she will continue her husband's legacy. But while most have looked at Erika as a grieving widow doing her best to pick off where her husband left off, there has been a growing movement of people who have begun to question Erika and Charlie Kirk's death altogether. The main person leading this movement is the right-leaning political commentator Candace Owens. As you might already know, since Kirk's death, Candace has dedicated all her time calling out what she believes was a conspiracy to get rid of Charlie. This has led to Erika publicly speaking out against Candace, demanding that she stop peddling conspiracies about her husband's death. In a shocking turn of events, Erika would then agree to meet up with Owens in person for a sit-down, something that most people following this case wouldn't have expected to ever happen. The world is eagerly watching as this saga unfolds, wondering if they will finally get some real answers. But would they ever truly get the answers they are looking for? Or are they secretly being played like fools? Hey guys, I definitely want to make it clear that I have been suspicious of all of this since the death of Charlie Kirk. I definitely believe we were not told the truth when it came to his death. But unlike others, I don't think this happened because of people trying to take control of Turning Point USA. This is the controlled opposition narrative. This is much bigger than that. Those behind what happened to Charlie knew they weren't going to get the smart ones to buy into the narrative they put out. So they sent out their controlled media personalities to spin unbelievable conspiracy theories to muddy the truth. It's the same thing they've done every time, and it works every single time. Understand, this is all much bigger than Charlie. He was just used by powerful people to sell a narrative. It's all about controlling the American people. That being said, let's get into the drama between Candace and Erika, which has become America's favorite reality show. On September 10, 2025, the world was giving the shocking news that Charlie Kirk had died during one of his events. Not long after the shooting, they released updates on the alleged shooter. On September 11, 2025, the FBI released surveillance images and videos of an unidentified person of interest. Early on September 12, 2025, President Donald Trump himself announced on Fox that a suspect was in custody. A man by the name of Tyler Robinson was identified as a suspect. Tyler, guided by his father, turned himself into the police department and was charged with Kirk's death. The media ran the story, and the majority of the masses felt some relief when they had taken this man off the streets. But one person who wasn't buying the story from the beginning was Candace Owens. On September 15th on her podcast, Owens began questioning official accounts of the assassination, alleging lies were being told and that the government might be covering up information. Candace didn't waste any time calling out the narrative being pushed by the mainstream media. On November 22, 2025, Owens escalated her claims on Twitter, suggesting a multinational conspiracy involving foreign governments and alleging a plot against her own life. She made several claims on her podcast, alleging that she didn't believe Tyler Robinson was the shooter. She also claimed that Kirk was targeted by the powerful Israeli elite, claiming they started going after him after he allegedly refused to push their propaganda. Candace also stated on her show that she was told Kirk sent a text message to his friend the day before he died, telling him he felt like he was being targeted. Candace made it clear that Tyler Robinson was just a fall guy, and she was confident that Kirk's death was some sort of inside job, suggesting that those at the company were desperately trying to cover up what really happened. As she watched how Turning Point operated after Kirk's death, she started criticizing how they were moving, putting the pressure on everyone at TPU, including Erika Kirk. Owens criticized Erika's leadership as the new CEO of Turning Point, stating that Erika's refusal to investigate her inside job conspiracy theory was an emotional response that lacked logic. In the same episode where she said this, she also shared private text messages from Charlie Kirk to suggest he was in love with another woman before marrying Erika. After hearing this, it seemed that Erika finally had enough. This is when she started addressing Candace's allegations. On December 10, 2025, during her appearance on Outnumbered, Erika condemned those making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode by targeting her family. She directly addressed the theories mocking specific claims about her jewelry by calling it conspiracy collection, and ended with a clear message asking people to stop.
I do not have time to address the noise. My silence does not mean that I am complacent. My silence does not mean that somehow Turning Point USA and all of the handpicked staff that loved my husband and my husband loved them is somehow in on it. We are busy building. And you know what I thought? I thought these people are human. We are all grieving in our own way. And they are trying to find the answer to something that happened that was so evil. They are trying so hard. And I get that. We're doing the same. Anytime we hear a lead or anytime we hear anything, we send it to the authorities. Please dig into this. No rock will be unturned. I want justice for my husband, for myself, for my family, more than anyone else out there. So for me, you want to keep telling me to come down while we're building? I don't have time for that. But here's my breaking point on that. Come after me, call me names, I don't care. Call me what you want, go down that rabbit hole, whatever. But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk Show family, when you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this, no.
You know, I have to say it. I've never seen you like this.
No, this is righteous anger because this is not okay. It's not healthy.
The conspiracies that are out there, all of the like. Do you think that there is more of it now because you do shine your light? I mean, did people just expect you would just go away?
I don't know what they expected. I don't know what they expected.
They pick on you because of your accessories. I mean, I've seen some of it.
Oh, yeah. No, at this point, it's what? The conspiracy collection. Get it before Christmas. Like, seriously. Wow. If you want to find and pick me apart, go right ahead. I do not care. I don't. This was happening before Charlie was murdered. Both of us have been through the ringer of people will call you whatever they want to call you. They will.
She also appeared on Glenn Beck's program where she claimed that she had Charlie's phone.
I got some quick thoughts on this. So her problem is that people are making hundreds and thousands of dollars, like she claims, off of making conspiracy theories about what happened to her husband. That's the thing she chose to address. But my question is, you got time to show up to all these media shows, which you get paid for as well, to debunk theories, but you don't have time to go to the main source. But you're getting paid to do these shows as well. You think you're getting on Fox News to talk for free? Nobody believes that. Or no? Come on now.
And did not see any text messages he sent where he said that he felt he was in danger the day before he died. On December 13th, Erika did an interview with CBS News where she...
Another interview. CBS News ain't bringing you on for free.
Addressed Candace's claims. In this interview, she was asked what she thought about Candace's claims about what happened to her husband. She looked at the camera directly, addressing Owens' theories for the first time, telling her simply to stop and calling her claims evil and sick, with the most dramatic acting class expressions that you can ever imagine.
The podcaster Candace Owens, okay? At one time, a friend of Charlie's, at one time, an employee of Turning Point. She has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge amount of money on it. She is building her business off of these lies. What do you want to say to her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now?
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Not long after these public back and forths, it was announced that Erika and Candace had agreed to sit down and talk the situation out. When the people heard this, they didn't know what to believe. Many believe this was TPU setting up Candace to get rid of her. So Candace's fans told her to avoid the meeting for her safety, as they believed she would somehow get poisoned at this meeting or worse. But despite all the warnings, Candace attended the meeting, and according to both sides, it was a 4-hour-long meeting that ended productively. Candace uploaded this video after the meeting telling her fans that she was still alive and that the meeting was great. She then told her audience that she would address it all on the next episode of her YouTube show.
I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm totally fine, and I'm sorry. I was going to do a show for you guys this evening, but I am truly exhausted. Very productive conversation. I asked every single question. I mean, from Egyptian planes to Turning Point USA Faith, and I was very surprised by some of the answers that I got, and I think they were also very surprised when I shared certain intel. This probably should have happened a very long time ago, but I wanted to let you guys know that I am alive.
On that podcast, she again admitting that the meeting went well, but that she still didn't believe the narrative on how Charlie died.
Okay, you guys are crazy. You guys are absolutely crazy. The amount of people who attacked me for sending out a tweet being like, hey, I'm good, I'm alive. We had a very productive conversation. And they were like, she got the call. She got the call. She's betrayed us. She's doing something else. I can't believe it. This has all just been a show. Calm down, okay? What do you think happened? Well, Erika said, stop. And then I was frozen for 4 hours and 30 minutes. Sort of like, hey, I felt name checked by the podcaster, Candace Owens, this obvious setup, and then asking me to stop. And it's interesting to hear Erika say that the reason she didn't ask me to stop in the beginning, because she was actually learning things from the show. She was actually learning things. And that I think she similarly felt that Barry Weiss was trying to create a moment. Obviously, it's who Barry Weiss is. It's the Zionist lobby. One piece of this where I still don't understand it. And the magic bullet. I said, one of the reasons why I really want to sit down is because I want to walk out of here and feel confident saying to my audience, hey, like, there's stuff going on behind the scenes, but Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk. And I said that I want to hear why people feel so confident at Turning Point USA that Tyler Robinson is the guy. And at this point, they elected to call the lawyer. What I got from the lawyer did not make me feel that Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk. He spoke a very long time. I asked, can you share with me what it is? And I said, when you share this with me, I will not say what that thing is. If that's what if we want to protect the integrity of the case, I'm not going to, if you say, we've got the footage of him taking a shot, I promise I won't say that to the audience, but I will communicate to them that you have something that is solid. And no, to the exact contrary, this guy effectively said, not effectively, he said that they have nothing but the affidavit. Okay, so what we have seen is what they have. So with that in mind, I'm sitting here going, why are you signaling? Why do I feel like the public's being gaslit on this? There's been nothing that's convincing. There are so many commentators who have gone out and said to you, it's overwhelming. The evidence is overwhelming. The text messages that don't have a date, that don't even sound real, that's overwhelming. That to me feels really fake and gay. I really do want to say that to every commentator that is out there trying to tell the public and insisting that if you say it enough times it'll become real, you're actually just being dishonest.
That brings us up to date with this entire situation. So now let's try to analyze this for what it really is. The first thing I noticed about all of this is that it's also performative. Not just Candace Owens, but also Erika Kirk. Candace on her shows and Erika in these interviews both seem like they turned Charlie Kirk's death into a reality show. Both of them seem to be putting on a performance for the camera. Have you seen Erika's facial expressions during these interviews? Her overall behavior just doesn't seem authentic. It seems rather overly acted. When it comes to Candace, she has already changed her theory on all of this several times, backtracking whenever she realizes she hit a dead end. If we were to believe this entire mess of a situation, Erika Kirk agreed to sit down with Candace, who is acting like the direct opposition to TPU. This conversation is then done privately so no one can see what they actually talked about. Then we're told that the meeting went great, but there's still no solution. This should have been everyone's first red flag. Why in the world?
4 hours. 4 hours. So what did you talk about for 4 hours then? Should have been over with in less than 30 minutes.
Erika agreed to sit down with Candace in the first place. Candace is basically claiming she's in some way complicit in the death of her husband. On top of this, why have this conversation in private? All the videos both of them are making is for the public. Yet, the conversation that's meant to clarify things is done privately. If this conversation was done to provide clarity on the situation, why not have done it live and kept it transparent? Because in reality, all of this was just another stunt to keep people watching the Charlie Kirk reality show. These two are playing the masses, and they're sadly falling for it. I believe both of these women know exactly what happened to Charlie. He was used by the elite in order to achieve exactly what is happening now. He was a pawn, used to push a political narrative, and that's as much as I'm willing to say on YouTube. Do I believe the media and the authorities aren't being honest about what happened to Charlie Kirk? I 100% do, but that's the extent of where I agree with anything Candace is saying. The reality is, both sides are capitalizing on the death of Charlie. They are both heavily profiting from his tragedy. They turned Kirk's death into a reality show that many YouTube channels are eagerly exploiting. To them, it's not about what happened to Charlie. It's about making money. They profit from all the drama and the back and forth. Think about this. Turning Point has 10x itself since Kirk's death, and Candace has only become more popular. Every time I see Erika in these interviews, she makes it harder and harder to believe her. She's in these interviews performing like she's in a local theater play. All of it seems so fake and inauthentic. I made a full video on Erika pointing out the signs that lets me know she isn't who she seems. If you haven't seen that video, check it out after this one. Erika is running around doing non-stop interviews, building CPU, and raking in millions. It's truly funny that she calls out Candace while she's making just as much money off of Kirk's death.
And I will never back down. And so my message to them is to stop. To stop.
And that's what we will say here on Outnumbered 2. God bless you. Hold up your book.
Stop in the name of God.
Amen.
You made a book that fast?
Hypocritical as she is, at least Kirk was her husband. But Candace is literally bringing in hundreds of millions of views on Charlie Kirk's death while claiming to be his friend. You realize that she has likely made over $1 million off Kirk's death so far. 100 million fully monetized views. How long her videos are?
2.9 million, 2.8 million, 1.9 million, 1.6, 2.4, 1.6. And all of these videos are an hour long. That's bueno. Real bueno. Real bueno. And she's talking about nothing. Nothing. But the same thing over and over again. That's giving nobody no types of clarity, no types of information. This is why I said at the beginning of the video, I feel like she plays both sides.
Is easily over $1 million.
Another 2.2.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not being
2.2 million.
hypocritical. I understand that Kirk's death is important news, and all the media covered it. I covered it and gave my 2 cents on the situation. But when just about every single live stream you do is about Charlie Kirk, and they are all fully monetized, it becomes less about you covering the news and more about you turning this man's death into content. It's not about investigating Kirk's death, it's about making content off his death. Candace presents herself as a truth seeker, but in reality, she moves like control opposition. I know this is gonna get people upset, but I have to be honest. If I hold my tongue on how I feel, that wouldn't be fair to those who follow me. I know those who rock with me are gonna understand that I have to keep it authentic. Understand this, Candace's demographic crosses with my audience. Some of the people who watch me also watch her. Candace is definitely more popular and more liked than I am, and I know that if I criticize her, I will likely upset many people who follow me. I'm okay with that, because I know I am truly being honest. Those who are here for the truth are gonna respect it either way. But know that I could literally just sit here and take Candace's side and people would love me for it. But I'd rather be honest even if people unsubscribe because of it. I feel like I've seen enough proof that suggests Candace Owens is controlled opposition. I made a whole video about why I believe this earlier this year, but this situation just further confirmed it. Both of these women are just putting on one big show, all while making millions of dollars while doing it. Erika's early connections to Trump and her history in the industry as a model and actress lets you know she's just another pawn of the elite. Same thing with Candace. Candace's previous connections to the private prison industry and her early co-sign from Kanye lets you know she shouldn't be trusted either. Even Charlie has a questionable rise. He was put on a mainstream level just like Candace. People need to remember that they only put their puppets in front of the world. I refuse to play this game and pretend like I don't see what's happening in front of me. All of this is a show used to control you. I made a previous video where I stated Candace was right about Kirk's death, about the part where he was set up. Like I said, I do believe he was set up, but that's the only thing I agree with Candace with. I believe Kirk was set up by the same elite he was serving, the same elite Erika Kirk is serving now, and the very same elite Candace is serving too. The same elite who protected the Epstein files and called people stupid for wanting answers. That's another thing. The so-called classified documents from the Epstein Island that were released is just one big joke. They keep playing the American people as stupid. People need to understand those are part of the media, and everyone getting millions of views is likely controlled. They are purposely pushed to hundreds of millions of people. The media is and always will be how they control the masses. They use these puppets to shape the narrative. They use them to push the vision, separate the masses, and keep them pacified. When you speak truth, you get suppressed. The only reason I made it this far is because so many other channels react to my content all over the internet. If you're one of the people who saw my channel on someone else's channel, let everyone know in the comments. If you want to know how I grew this channel because you guys support the truth movement. You guys built this, and that's why I will always keep it 1000 with you guys. I only serve you. The most important message of this video is that I want you guys to stop falling for their games. They're getting rich off controlling you. Don't allow them to manipulate you. Well, I'm gonna end this one here. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Another great video by The Truth Is. As always, like I said, you know what I'm saying, go check this channel out if y'all get a chance. Just right there. You know what I'm saying? Just simple type in. But like I said, I feel like Candace Owens is control opposition. As he said too, I feel like she plays both sides. She's acting like she's giving out new information, but in all reality, she literally just said out her own mouth that no clarity has been brought to the situation. So why do you have over 100 videos that we literally just seen with my own two eyes, with millions of views talking about the same thing for hours? And you still have no clarity, no information to give? It's a distraction. As I said before, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay woke, you know what I'm saying? Stay woke. Don't be distracted by, big media, you know what I'm saying? Because as he said in this video, if they getting millions of views, it's not for no reason. They not letting anybody just prosper off of media for no reason, you know what I'm saying? They put these people in front of you for a reason. But hey, that's the end of this video. If y'all enjoyed this reaction video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next for the 2K.